Since we started doing Sport Start, we found that it's easy to incorporate it into our other curriculum areas. For example, we did a playground games unit at the beginning of the year because we had identified that children were struggling with doing different things in the playground, or maybe the sort of skills they were needing to develop in terms of social friendships and ways of finding solutions to problems. So we blocked in some Sport Start target games and some of this, the general games, into our Term 1 plan. So it didn't just go across our PE, but went into our inquiry and our Learning Through Play module we do in the junior school. Found that it fitted in really easily and we could flick through and find what would suit our kids really. That's a change, putting PE specifically through plans. We found developing our teachers has been quite easy because it's got people realising that it's not just going out and doing sport or PE, but you're getting them to think and communicate. That's probably been the biggest change. Teachers are guided by the questions on the card and they're finding the conversations they're having aren't just happening in PE. They can link it to games and other activities in the playgrounds. Also on our long-term planning, I think we're having some bigger blocks of things because the games can go up to 8 to 12 lessons, so the blocks probably are lasting a bit longer because there's such a lot happening in those plans. Some of the key changes have been for us in terms of getting our staff upskilled too on physical literacy information. We've also found or encouraging the physical literacy information from and for teachers and for parents. The whole think, communicate and move. We're finding that kids are talking more about what they're doing. Also, because there's small groups of activities, they can gather the equipment now, they can discuss, they can negotiate better, and they can also, when we're asking them questions, I'm finding with my class, they will ask questions too. They will ask questions of each other and of me, which has been only happening after being in it for nearly a year. Also, they know the key words think, communicate, move, and they have informed me recently that you're still thinking while you're moving and that they're not separate things, and that's good for them to realise that. And I know that they've been talking to their parents about it too, because I've had some feedback from parents about how much the kids are enjoying PE. One of the other sort of subtle changes was we never used to have the junior school wearing PE gear because we didn't feel they were using it enough and they weren't involved in many outside sports, but now, right from new entrants, everyone buys the PE gear because we are doing sport once or twice a week and they are then becoming more involved in outside sports, so it's been a win-win and everyone's happy to wear their PE gear to school, and they remind us if there's been a change, they'll tell us that they need to wear PE gear. Since becoming involved with Sport Wellington, we've just found the support fantastic. I think Georgina's helped get all of our staff on board because she's come in and supported everybody in their PE lessons, modelled, encouraged and sort of allowed people to build up their skills slowly, so then they felt confident to do it themselves, even in front of Georgina, because some people aren't that keen on doing lessons in front of other people, but Sport Wellington have just provided lots of support, ideas for resourcing, ideas about how to plan, how to communicate with the kids, how to communicate with each other, how to communicate with parents. So we definitely could not have done it if we'd just picked up a folder. It would have been useless, it would have just been sitting in the shelves. I think Sport Wellington, knowing that they're still here, we can email them, is quite handy. And I think you need to have that ongoing professional development to really empower your staff, because there's always a variety of needs within a staff, and I think Sport Wellington are doing a great job.